Just a quick recap before we head into the playing round. So Samara's still blessed. She is currently under Dark Pact. Cross has suffered 2 damage. She has got her chef's knife and Grimm's fairy tales and her 45 Thompson. She has suffered 3 sanity, 3 health, and she has got 3 remnants, 2 clues and $3. Good old Charlie Kane has suffered 4 sanity hits. He's got a remnant and a clue. Sora Larson also has suffered a sanity. The Black Cat has suffered 2. He did get the Turan Garabagi, new ally. And it says after you research 1 or more clues you may remove 1 doom from your space. Could come in handy up there. And clairvoyance, he's still got that. $2 on calling in favors. They will be gone very soon, but we can get new ones. And we have good old Roland Banks, still blessed. He's got this alchemical process. Let's make him ready, by the way. He's 38 special, he's implacable, which has suffered 1 horror, and the leather coat, which has suffered 2 damage. His self has suffered 4 damage and 2 sanity, and he's still focused. He is engaged with this Shallows Predator, so we have to see if we can get rid of that. Let's start off with Charlie Kane. First of all, he will be calling in some favors. The $2 that he got, I discard, and he will be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4 dice for his influence, and he gets $1 because of that 6. I'll put that there. Okay. Now let's be playing the cut off the head action. Take card 40 Cthulhu epic monster and spawn it at your location. This can only be performed at the ritual site. And we are at the ritual site because the red marker, no, it's not, sorry, the blue marker is the ritual site, the red marker is the cultist shrine. Ah, dang. Ooh, let's see, that was a snag in my plan. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can get there. So that will be 1 action. Yeah. Worst case scenario, he will die if Cthulhu hits him, and yeah, well, we have to try. I guess we will use 1, 2, and the $1 from calling in favors to move to the ritual site. Just a moment, I will adjust the camera for you. And here we are with Charlie in Innsmouth jail, which is the ritual site. And should we try this? It's just crazy. If I wait 1 more round, how much doom is it on the scenario? When there are 10 or more doom on the scenario, flip this card, and I'm at 9. Well, I think we have to go for broke. I will summon the last as an action. I will summon Cthulhu in my space, and this itsy bitty fellow rises up. Just a shadow of him, actually. Massive lurker. Each investigator suffer one horror, but he engages poor old Charlie since he's there. And he's an epic monster, ancient one. 8+. Whoa, has 4 additional health per investigator. So that's, wow, whoa. That's he's 20 health. 4, 8, 12, 8. Oh, it's 20 health. -3 strength, -1 observation. And massive. Hits us for 3 health and 3 sanity. Cthulhu engages and attacks each investigator in its space. It cannot be exhausted. Wow. Okay, so let's be running away, shan't we? That is poor old Charlie. And yeah, let's join Zoe, shall we? And we are joining Zoe Samaras. She will be focusing her observation for the first action. For her second action, she will be rolling her observation, and she's blessed. She's got 2 clues. We could do with 2 successes here now. And we get them. That's great, cause then I will take these 2 clues and I will hurt Cthulhu for, let's see, what does it say? Each time a clue would be added to the scenario cheat, instead deal 4 damage to the Cthulhu epic monster. Yeah, so that is 8 damage. 3, 6, 7, 8 for the epic monster. Woohoo! He's got 12 health left. And that is all Zoe can do. She has done her 2 actions. And let's just go over to Roland Banks. Mr. Banks is currently engaged with this Shallows predator in his space. We have to see if we can get him out of our way. But I was thinking, if I do that now, I kill it, then all I can do is move. I could try to evade it, and then I get a second action, which I can make me move into the historical society. Doesn't help me much, but I can get him to 1, 2. Maybe gain $1. Get him to Innsmouth, but they also need clues. Yeah, okay, let's try to evade. I think I try something else. That's 3 dice plus 1. Shallows predator. This is plus 1, and that's a 5, 2 ones, and 2 ones, and a 2. So we managed to evade it. It is here exhausted. That was our first action, and when we evade, we get to do another action. If you evade all, perform 1 additional action. Okay. Slores 2. Yeah. So let's be moving then. Let's move 1, 2 to the historical society, and let's ward there. Ward with 2 lore, still blessed, and we managed to get rid of 1. I was hoping to get the remnant, but it was just with the hope. Okay, So that is 2 actions for Roland. Waited, then he moved, and yeah, he warded. That's all our investigators. Now we're gonna join the monsters. Okay, let's start with all ready monsters on the board. We have the occult ritualist, which plays a doom in any adjacent space. Let's have him place one in focal point then. Next is no ready monsters, but we have engaged monsters. We have Cthulhu then, hits Charlie for 3 health and 3 sanity. So let's distribute some damage. Charlie gives Turan 2 health hits. He takes 1 himself. Yeah, so he will suffer. He's got 4 now, so he suffers 1, and Turan suffers 1, and yeah, let's have him suffer 1 more. So Charlie's up at 6 sanity damage, 1 health damage, and yeah, he did manage to survive actually. Okay, then each exhausted monster readies, so the Shadows Predator readies, and that is the monster phase. Let's go into the encounter phase. We will be skipping Charlie because he's engaged with Cthulhu. And we have Roland, he's in Southside and he's in the Historical Society. And it's a clue one. A professor is trying to dispel Arkham's reputation for the supernatural. He describes several occult events and provides other explanation. Gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. I don't mind if I do. So I will exchange into 3 clues, giving Roland 1, putting 2 down here. He challenges you to show him proof of a genuine supernatural event. You may spend 1 remnant to gain 1 curio. Well, I guess what? I don't have any remnants, so that's how things is. But I managed to get a clue, and that was what I was aiming for. Good job, Roland. Good job indeed. Now let's see what Zoe can do. Okay, joining Zoe. She is in Hangman's Hill, still in Uptown. She's kind of stuck there. So let's see. Yes, it's a clue one. And it is: you are not sure if you're dreaming or not, but you feel yourself sinking into the ground. And it's a will test. Yes, her will is 4. And she's blessed. That's just awesome. And that's 2 successes. If you pass, the spirits of the dead whisper secrets in your ear. Gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. If you fail, well, I didn't. So, yeah, she did get a clue. Good stuff. Then we are going into the mythos phase, and let's see if we can survive this. We're gonna be starting off with Zoe Zamaris. She will be pulling her 2 out of the bag, and she's starting with a blank. Second one is a blank. Then good old Charlie pulls 2, and he starts with pulling a doom. Oh, okay. Oh, doom will be spreading in Uptown, and we have 1 in Hangman's Hill. Of course we have 1 in Hangman's Hill. Well, that will be 3 there now. Second one for Charlie will be a monster. Well, monster I have enough of, so there's another Shallows predator spawns at street near prey, and he engages highest observation. And highest observation is tied between him and Charlie Kane. Between Roland and Charlie. I will decide to spawn this at the street nearest Charlie. Now there's 2 left, and those are Roland Bankses. And there's a Doom spawning. Spawning at Southside. Oh, this could be our undoing. No! It spawns at South Church, and South Church has only got 2. So we managed to get 3 there. We are still alive. Whew, last one is a monster. Okay, we are still good. We are in the game. And this is a shoreline brute, spawns at unstable space, and the unstable space is South Church. Okay. Whoa. Spilling the monsters all out in the city. Oh, bad monsters. You have to stay there. Okay. I will repopulate the chaos bag. Whoop. Yes. I fear that this will gonna be the last rounds of this gang of investigators. So let's join them and see how things are. Quick recap. We have Zoe. Nothing much to mention since last round. She has got the clue she picked up in Uptown, and that is all for her. My plan is to research the clue, at least hitting Cthulhu for at least 4 more damage, bringing him down to 8 health. Yeah, so let's see. Here is Charlie Kane. He also has a clue, but he's suffering so much. He's got he's got 6 sanity damage, 1 health damage, and his allies like Turan Garabagi is going nutters because they are facing Cthulhu. His black cat still is hanging there, and Sora Larson, she could do something, but he's engaged with the monster, so we have to try to evade that first. Well, we have to see how things will turn out, won't we? Finally, we do have Roland Banks. He is currently in a position to get himself up to Innsmouth and maybe do some damage to that horrible monster up there. But first of all, we have to get to see. I will try to research the clue we got. And well, he's blessed, so he could do something at least. We have to try our best. Okay, let's dive into it. Let's start with Roland Banks. He is blessed, but he doesn't have any money. So I will start with have him grab $1, and he will move 1, paying $1 to bringing him to Innsmouth. He arrives. He moved 1, and he gets there, and he can move 1 more. And let's have him move. This will try to engage him. Okay, well, So let's have him move here. So he gained $1. He has traveled. And yeah, he's there. So that is Roland's turn. Here we are with Charlie Kane. First thing he will try to do is to escape. No, he'll be calling in favors, of course, because he's got that. So that is 4 dice. And he gains $4. Now that is the calling in favors out of the way. He is engaged with Cthulhu, of all things. And he's got 3 observation. Cthulhu is -1, so that's 2 dice to evade. But I think I have to try to do that. Any rerolls? Any at all? No, I will focus. Charlie will focus his observation. That means he will be rolling 3 dice. Let's take these successes and try to re-roll them, shall we? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. -1 is 3. Ooh, come on, Charlie. We need this. And it's a 6. Yes, 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 yes. So that is all good. Move that. So Cthulhu is evaded. However, it is not exhausted, because it says it cannot be exhausted because it's massive. But Charlie has the opportunity now to do another action. Let's see, he's got a clue, but he would die if we do anything else. So let's be moving. We can move into here. First National Grocery, or we could try to move to the Esoteric Order of Dagon, but he is in danger of suffering. Yeah, okay, let's move him here. 1. One. Yeah, that's have him stay there. Moving him into First National Grocery. This, I fear, will move and engage him. But I think it will be all right. So he focused, he evaded, and then he moved 1 space. Yeah, that was Charlie Kane's turn. Zoe Samuels will be moving 1, 2. She will engage this Shallows Predator, and she will try to kill it. So let's get the dice tower out here. And let's see, it has got 3 health and it's -1 strength. I could try to use Zoe's Cross. Yeah, let's do that. Let's deal the last damage to Zoe's cross and test will. Deal damage to the monster equal to the test result. So her will is 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it say? Yeah, it doesn't minus anything. So 4 dice. Let's try to hurt him. And that is 4 successes. So I don't even need to be fighting him. He is dead because of her cross. Good. I don't think she will get the remnant. I think that is an attack action. Not sure. After you may deal 1 damage to it. Well, she kills it, so let's give her a remnant. Remnant for Zoe, and she could remove 1 doom from her space or recover 1 health. Well, she will recover 1 health. So she's down to 2 damage. It's very nice. Yes, thank you. And moved. She still has got action. Well, technically she is still moving because it just engaged her. No, I think movement will be interrupted when a monster engages you. So I will have her focus her strength. Yeah, that's it. And that's all our investigators done. Now we're gonna move into the monster phase. First of all, we're gonna activate all ready monsters. We do have this occult ritualist, which will spawn a doom in a space adjacent. So let's have him spawn 1 there. Now we have this Shallow's predator will move toward an engaged highest observation, which is Charlie. So Charlie will be engaged by that. We have this shoreline brute, which will move toward an engaged highest will, which is Zoe. She will be engaged with that. And yeah, that is, let's see, Cthulhu. He is not exhausted anymore. And each investigator suffers 1 horror. Just for being him. Okay, so 1 for Zoe. Oh, Charlie can't take anymore. Oh no, I think Charlie's gonna go insane. Yeah, so either way how we flip this, he's gonna go bonkers, because when 1 of your allies is discarded, he suffers 1 direct horror. Okay, let's have him suffer 1, so that's, he's up at 7. And Roland goes up to 3. Now, for doing the dishing out the damage, Charlie will take, or Zora Larson will take a sanity, and the black cat will take a sanity and will be discarded because it's scared out of its wits. So that will go back to the deck. That will mean Charlie will be going insane. So Charlie's Predator will be coming back here. Charlie's off the board. He's going insane. And that means our scenario gets another doom on it. And we are at the threshold of 10. When there is 10 or more doom on this scenario sheet, flip this card. The followers of the Great Dreamer are truly without number. They threaten to overwhelm the feeble defenses you can muster. One investigator may suffer 2 direct damage to attempt to hold the end at bay and test strength. If your test result is greater than the amount of doom on card 119, which is 1, move 1 doom from the scenario sheet to that card 119 and flip this card. Okay, so we are there. Let's have he's got 4, she's got 2, she will suffer from here. So Roland will do that test. He will suffer 2 direct damage, so he's up at 6 damage now. So we will be testing his strength, -2, no, strength. So that's straight up a strength test, and he's blessed. So that's 3 dice, and he fails. He fails. Oh, so he will be using his clue. Come on. Nope, he fails again. So otherwise continue reading. Ah, no, I'm gonna lose. Oh no. Oh, monsters from the deeps, creatures from beyond the stars, and mortal souls enraptured by the endless music descend upon you, crushing all resistance in tribute to their undying master. You lose control of Arkham long before the massive bulk of Cthulhu appears, flattening buildings and crushing ecstatic followers and panicked victims alike. There is no hope. The investigators lose the game. To be losing for such a poor roll. I'm blessed. I can't produce 1 success on 4 dice. You don't deserve to be blessed, Roland Banks. Man. Losing Charlie Kane. Oh, let's see, how close were we? We're 8. We could have 4, 8, 12. Should have been, well, Roland, yeah, he had a clue, but he didn't manage. Oh well, I will deem this playthrough as pretty close. A lot of sanity on my people. I was like 3 clues away before vanquishing Cthulhu with clues. I could have done it. I almost had it. Almost. But that's the way these games are built. It's a tight win. And when you win, it's so sweet. But as often, you'll lose. Because the monsters, doom, are just overwhelming. Well, thank you all for watching and following me along on this journey in Arkham. We lost again, but I feel Mr. Charlie Kane really put up a good fight. I like this fellow. I have played Zoe and Roland numbers of times, but Charlie was a first timer for me, and him going around with all his allies and all of his money always, it's great fun. So if you want to pick up this game, selling it on online at your closest board game store, I would guess. And there's an expansion coming this autumn. It's called the Secret Order, and I know it's gonna be great because the game is fun to play, and it's yeah, it has the right motive for me at least. Yes, that is all from me for this time. Pop by my channel any other time, check out my other videos. I'll be coming very soon with some other stuff. I just have to figure out what I want to play, and yeah, be seeing you. Bye.